And welcome once again to Old Spirits. It is a 5-minute paranormal, and this time Phil is not sitting on the couch next to me.
I'm not Phil?
You're not Phil. You are my mod of the most, thank you very much. You are Resident Moon, aka Nyx Spencer, joining me in the studio for a quick chat about something you wanted to talk to me specifically about, because you actually brought it up during one of the investigations, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so one of the things that I've noticed in the last few investigations is that you and Phil and Pip are all taking a step into the psychic arena with your Estes methods, but also with your automatic writing, and other forms of listening for the things that are not tangible, that are not clear for most people.
So let's expand on that. When you say we're delving into psychic abilities, even though I don't claim at any time to be psychic in any form whatsoever, you're saying I'm actually opening myself up to this sort of thing. So I don't have to be psychic to open myself up to psychic tendencies?
That is correct. Okay. So everybody has an innate knowing. For parents, you know even when you're not at the house if your kid is in trouble or something like that. We all can touch into it. It just depends on how much focus we give to it. And when you are doing things like automatic writing, you're closing off other senses so that you can hear things and get this innate knowing. Because the words that you're writing down, you're not just like the quiet place. Great movie. You're not thinking of those things yourself. They're coming to you and they're going through your hand.
Right, and as I've explained it before, it's no different than when I'm writing a novel.
Right.
I'm sitting in front of the keyboard, I get a thought, and I write it down. Now, I did not realize that by doing automatic writing, I was tapping into something that intense, if you will. And I'll be the first one to say I know that, particularly after I did it at the old hospital on College Hill, I was particularly exhausted. And we were also doing it during the holiday special. We were at the Balladary Inn, Pip and myself. Pip was doing the Estes method. I was doing automatic writing, and you had chimed in. So let's say I do this. Let's say I sit down, I do my automatic writing session. In the words of everybody else on the team, I knock it out of the park. What should I be doing after I'm done? So
you're going to want to figure out how you're feeling. So you said in one instance you felt super drained.
Yeah.
In another instance, like with Pip at your holiday special, Pip was very anxious or very, very up high with adrenaline after the Estes method. So you're going to want to gauge what you're feeling. So if you're feeling drained, you're going to want to take a few minutes to gather yourself, maybe remove yourself from that location and hydrate.
Okay.
Have energy snacks, whatever your preferred energy snack is, whether you've got granola bars or something like that, something that's going to revitalize you, because it's like taking an SAT exam. Your brain has done a marathon.
The only concern that I have is there may be instances, I'm thinking of Crescent, SCI, I'm thinking the old hospital in College Hill, where we can't necessarily leave the property.
Right.
Now, is there a difference between saying leaving the property and just leaving that corner of the property?
Yeah, leaving that corner.
Yeah, going to the safe area, the control area, wherever whatever you call home base on an investigation.
Exactly. Okay. In addition to that, you definitely want to make sure you're staying hydrated, but that's good practice whenever you're going anywhere.
Absolutely.
But if we're switching gears and we're at a high adrenaline area, and you'll notice that you're in high adrenaline if you're speaking really fast, if you can't string together a full sentence, you have to stop because your brain is jumping faster than your mouth can move.
Right.
That's when you're going to want to use a lot of the techniques that behavioral therapists will do to get you to calm down from a panic attack. So you're going to be doing things like Some people say have a piece of chocolate. The thing about having chocolate or something savory that will melt on your mouth is that it helps you focus on something that's grounding you. Additionally, chocolate itself releases dopamines, which help counteract some of the cortisol that's being released when you have a fight or flight response, or when you have high adrenaline that's being released from your brain.
Let's shift gears again, and let's talk about what happened to me in Charleston. Things went south,
Yes.
and while things could have gone worse, was there anything I could have done that I could have warded off whatever was making me extremely uncomfortable and seizing up the way I was?
So the moment that you started to feel nauseous was when you should have paused and gotten a breath of fresh air or moved
Right.
to a different area.
Right.
Because you tried to tough it out, I feel like that was a challenge. Or you issued a challenge without knowing it.
Probably did. Yeah, I probably did.
If you are unable to leave that space, this is for anybody who may deal with nausea for whatever reason, not even just for paranormal investigation. There's this lovely pressure point right here on your wrist. You can find it by taking your three middle fingers, and you put it from the bottom of your palm, 1, 2, 3. This pressure point right here helps to reduce nausea. Nausea, the hyperventilating, it's all a stress response. So find the method of stress that helps you calm down. For me, I do crochet. And breathing, deep breathing also helps reduce the fight or flight, reduce a lot of things. You'd be surprised what a good 3 deep breaths will help your brain do to get you back to center.
So thanks, Spence, for coming in and talking with me and talking with Old Spirits about this particular topic. We would like to hear from you. We would like to know if there are any grounding techniques that you use. So you know what to do. Drop us a comment in this 5-Minute Paranormal. And while you're there, like and subscribe to the channel and enable notifications for whenever we put up new content. So, thank you again, Spence, for being here. On behalf of everybody at Old Spirits, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the field.
Or I'll see you in the chat.